Welcome to the Valley Podcast, everybody. It has been a while. Damn, I missed that song too, bro. I need to get that as like a ringtone. Can I get that as a ringtone?
You might be able to, dog. I can ship it.
Hook me up as a ringtone, bro.
Hook it up,
man.
I can send it your way, bro.
What's going on, Roy? What's going on, JV? We got Gary in the house. User 23. Jo, Nancy, we're hoping to bring you some amazing 2K22 live streams this year. Okay, we're working on our guys. Grim Rippa, Johnny GT says 10 years later. Feels like it, right?
Relax, my guy.
So, guys, we're a week away.
A week away
from the preseason. Are you planning on repeating everything I say?
Yeah, I'm just trying to be your hype man. I'm just trying to be your hype man guy. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to be
the whole episode.
Okay.
That would get tiring. Okay.
Bro, just be like, preseason.
Okay.
Man, how you been, Saul? What'd you do today, man?
Just worked on a video for my gaming channel. Was driving around doing some errands, listening to DA doing his thing, and then I hit you up because, man, he sounds like a different dude. But we're gonna talk about that later, man.
Right. No, I agree. I was shocked because I figured you guys wouldn't be too interested in doing too many pods because there's just been absolutely no news. I mean, what are we going to do? Get on here and be like, so do you guys still think we're going to get Thad? Like, come on. What are we going to talk about? There's nothing going on, but
you want Thad.
So, yeah, I mean, I think we all still want him, but, you know.
Whatever.
Man, there's so many things popping in my head right now to talk about. McGee, I'm thinking about McGee for no reason. This dude in 2K is a beast. That's probably why I'm thinking of him.
Yo, I'm just ready to see my guy Landry Shamet.
Shamet looks nice in this lineup. I've seen it virtually.
Virtually.
Virtually we see it in 2K, you know how it goes. Shamet is my sixth man of the year for the Suns. My prediction. You heard it here first, folks.
He's gonna get that much minutes?
Yeah, I think he will.
Who, Shamet?
He's a Monty guy. Remember?
Ugh.
Remember, Nader's a Monty guy. And how many minutes did Nader get?
Too many.
All right,
that's fine. Can he just take all of Nader's minutes? I would prefer it.
Hey, sure. He's gonna be my sixth man of the year for the Suns. I'm calling it now.
Yeah, I saw Nader pop up in the news feed, and I was like, "This guy's still on the team." They're actually wasting time to do an interview for this guy, and then I was snapped back into reality. You know,
what snapped you back into reality?
His interview.
And did the gravity also go?
Yeah.
You like my cheesy jokes?
I got it. I see what you're doing. So Salty, I don't know if I can just cut in with this. This isn't too Suns related, but what do you think of the report, Salty, that you sold your penis to the devil so that the Cardinals could be 3-0?
I can't deny or confirm that rumor, but they're not that good of a 3-0 team, you know? Like, it's false. It's fool's gold. What was that? The honey? What's the honey thing that we learned about? The honey pot. That's what they are, dude.
Hey, better than 1 and 2.
For real.
Yeah, how about them Hawks, though?
Man, bro, we look like god awful. And you know what? We're god awful.
Nah, but every year you guys do that, and then you somehow make the playoffs.
Not like this. So not like this. Not like this, bro. Not like this. We'll see what happens, but hey, it's not looking good for the old Seahawks.
Yeah.
How about your Bears, Gabe? Justin Fields with the first start, getting a net gain of 4 yards passing.
No, it was 1 yard. It was 1 yard.
A net gain of 1 yard passing. Sorry, I spotted him 3.
Come on, bro.
Threw for 64, got sacked for 63 or something like that.
He's the next Trubisky.
Dude, we'll have to talk about that later. I don't want to bore too many people with Bears talk, but it's bad. I'll just leave it at it's bad. And that's the fun thing about having a team that sucks is I don't feel any pain anymore. I'm numb. Say whatever you want. Just rolls right off. I just agree.
Once you hit that numb status, you're good to go, you know?
Absolutely. And that's why Salty went numb after the third game of the finals. When the Bucks won that first game, he injected himself with some Wolverine juice so he could just emotionally heal quickly.
Yeah, he sure did, bro. He sure did.
I went through those stages earlier than everybody else.
Bro,
so like
you went through it.
By the end, I was like, listen to everybody rage. At the end, I was like, well, Barty went through all this, like game 3 or 4 or whatever.
My boy Salty was raging in game 4, game 5, arguing people in the chat. What you mean, real fan?
Scheduled a vacation. Scheduled a vacation the second we lost the first game. He's like, I'm going to San Diego.
You want to talk about real fan? I was there in 93.
Catch me outside, sucker.
Yeah, man. My boy went through it.
Jalen Smith is in the house. What's going on, Jalen Smith?
Sticks in the house, my guy.
He's still not traded somehow.
Good.
No, good.
I mean,
yeah, we're on board now because Thaddeus Young ain't a thing, you know?
Apparently.
It sounds like it's still going to happen any second. I mean, Flex is beating that drum daily.
Nah, but they shit, man. I don't know. We signed that one dude, and then everybody's like, well, that train's passed.
That's true. That's true. But, I mean, if we trade for him, that'll open up a roster spot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There'll be a swap. It's not like we were going to sign him off the waivers or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go Booker COVID.
What about him? What about my guy?
Talk to me about it because I've just ignored it. I've assumed that he's vaccinated, and it's just going to be a situation.
Well, pump the brakes here. According to ArizonaCentral.com, I found this through the old Bleacher Report. Apparently, 15 of the 16 Phoenix Suns are reported as vaccinated. Now, take that with a grain of salt. This could be all the dudes that showed up said, "Hey, we're vaccinated," and that got reported, right? But I'm looking at the list, and everybody's on this list except for one, Devin Booker. So we don't know if he's vaccinated or not.
Hey, at least it happened now, but regardless of it, because he was streaming, what was it, Call of Duty, which arguably I think it's not really an argument to say that Devin Booker's the best gamer in the NBA. I think overall, because he's like a really good COD player, he can keep up with. He's way better than Kyler Murray, which somehow he's on phase. I think it's just because of Nick Merckx or whatever. But Book's better than Murray. I'd like to see them play together, but he's good at 2K too, apparently. So,
can we get him to 2K with the Valley Boys?
That's right, man.
One of these days.
What was strange to me, like this kind of off topic. So Murray, what was it? He's done this a couple times. So like he's playing in the NFL, right? Really good quarterback, cooking people on the actual field. It was like in Jacksonville they were playing the Titans, right? He cooked them on the field. And then it's like a couple hours later, Twitch says, Kyler Murray just went live on Madden. I'm like,
I remember that. Watching it. I was like, what just happened? Like, didn't this dude just body the Titans?
Dude bodies people in the real NFL and then comes and plays on Madden. I'm like, what?
Hey, man, that's a ball.
It's got to be strange, man. It's got to be strange.
Strange world we live in.
Awesome.
Strange world we live in where you're playing in the NFL on Sundays and then 2 hours later after you're done with your interview, you just hop on the old Twitch. Hey, at least he's not doing other stuff. At least you know what he's doing.
But as far as Booker goes, he was on stream, I guess. I didn't see it, but he was talking about his symptoms, and he said he lost his taste and his smell, but that's pretty much it. So obviously if he's streaming COD and he doesn't look sick to anybody, that's what he was going through. So
yeah. And like Gabe said, at least it happened now and not during the season. And Roy says that they say he's been vaccinated. So, so there's that. So if it's been reported by Flex, the old boy Flex, he's been vaccinated, then hey, he's vaccinated. He's chilling, doing his thing. Happy it happened now. Because I'm going to say something, bro. There's something to this getting COVID and athletes not being well for a few weeks after they get it. I mean, you watched it in football with Cam Newton. That dude didn't look the same. Tyrann Mathieu said that he just was not looking good for week one for a little bit. So like you see it, and that's just football. Obviously, I'm not giving any basketball examples, but the point remains the same. Athletes, after they get COVID, for the most part, some of them don't seem to be like all there after they get it. And as someone who has gotten it, I can attest to that. No, you are not all there after you have COVID. You are not all there. Your brain is scattered and it's hard to focus. So yeah, I'm glad he got it now, not during the season. You got it now, right before the preseason, get it out of the way, good to go. So
I agree, man. I don't want him to get it. I don't want him to have to suffer, Shout out to Book. We love you. Heal up.
Dude's not dying.
I know, but it's a
dude's not dying.
He's not dying, but it is a dangerous disease, and I don't want anyone to get it. My worst enemy. I certainly don't want Book to have to deal with those sorts of issues, man. He's got a woman that he loves and that he's got to spend a lot of time with. He can't be out sick.
I don't know. I saw pictures of them. They were touring, going all over with vacation, so it kind of makes sense. You're
right.
Rubbing elbows with people all over the world. I mean, there's a high chance that you're gonna catch it. Even if you are vaccinated, you're all over the world, because they were like in Italy and all this other stuff. Because she's like a model and he's doing his thing, so they're that's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen, and if you don't know by now, COVID is an insanely contagious disease. Like it just wants to live. And it wants to infect you so bad. It's like we're probably all going to get it at some point, vaxxed or not. So like you said, Sundo, I have no problem with him getting it if he's probably going to get it. And we're all going to get it. You got it,
Right. I think I mean, on the at least we're not. At least all of our players are vaccinated. Unlike the Warriors, where Andrew Wiggins just says, "I'm not gonna do it," and respect my privacy. And we're like, bro, we know you don't got it, because if you're not gonna be able to go to Toronto and all these other states to play basketball, they're like, we kind of know.
How would that work?
That's weird, dude.
That's the rules, right? I mean, it's the weird rules where you can't go, like the state of New York, you can't go to, you can't play there. Yeah, you can't do this and that. You can't go into that arena. And so at least our whole team's got it, and we're not pulling an Andrew Wiggins not getting it. Like, so there you go. Kyrie too. Yeah, Kyrie Irving, bro. Like, man, it's just gonna be a while watching these players say, "Hey, I'm not gonna get the vaccine," and then watching them not play. Like, doesn't Kyrie have to have it in order to play in his own hometown? Like, in the Nets arena, doesn't he have to have it? So he's gonna no home games for Kyrie, just road games only. That's gonna be real odd.
That's interesting, man. That's interesting that Kyrie doesn't want to get it either. I mean, what do you do with that? Star players, and they're just like, no, I don't want it.
Don't worry, KD's going to carry that whole crown anyway. Him and Harden.
It's true. All right, so none of us are too worried about Booker COVID, except for the fact that we are worried for him in general. All right. Salty, what can you tell me about that DA interview?
Yes, please.
That got you all hot and bothered.
All right, so I don't know. Arizona sports, if you follow, you guys aren't here, but I listen to it when I'm in the car. Before, I used to listen to it a lot because I like their lineup, but they shuffled things up recently. So some of the people that I listen to in the morning or in like afternoon and whatever. So Doug and Wolf used to be a thing. Now they're in the afternoon, but Doug's gone. So it's Luke and Wolf or whatever. So they had DA on and he was doing his interview, and he's not a typical interview, because some of these dudes are just, they'll give you like typical responses, not really tell you much. But like with DA, he's kind of like a little kid almost. So like he says shit, and that it's actually like him saying it. It's not like some public service announcement. So they're
like
asking.
The PR person told him, "Hey, say this answer."
Yeah. So the thing that stood out to me, because I've heard some interviews from him before, especially when he first came in the league. He's kind of like timid little kid when he first came in, just saying everything like I want to do this and this. And then in this interview, he just had like a swagger to him, like I've been there, I've done that. It's kind of the NBA Finals effect.
Yeah.
Because they said they're asking some questions. He's like, my gameplay helped us get to the NBA Finals. They're like, do you set goals? And he said, yes, I'm a goal guy. And then they're like, do you watch tape of other big men to kind of like pattern your game after them? And he's like, no, I'm my own guy. He's like, I study the patterns of the NBA because it's a different league right now. What else did he say? He was talking about CP3 being his guy because they asked him, hey, during the off season, at any point did you know that CP3 was coming back before it was announced? He said, no, I didn't, but I would have had to go find the dude if he didn't come back because they're real tight and stuff. And then also
I was wondering whether or not he meant I'll go find him, like I'll go play with him somewhere else if he leaves. Or I'll go find him, like I'll go whoop his ass because that's my boy and he's not leaving.
Yeah, it's more like I think like whoop his ass, because it's like I remember when CP3 signed, he was just jacked out of his mind because growing up, that's your like idol growing up, and then you get to play with him, especially a point guard of that caliber. So
in that interview, he was talking about like I don't know if you already said this, but how he used to wear Chris Paul's shoes.
Oh yeah,
and his friends used to go to Chris Paul's camp and he wasn't invited, and they'd come back and say how tight it was and how they got to play with Chris Paul. Imagine what that's like.
Hey, where are those friends at now,
bro?
Where are they at now?
Where are those friends at now?
Did you see that camp with CP3 and Jordan was there?
Yeah, and Jordan was shooting them shots.
He's like, if Jordan misses a shot, you guys get free shoes. There's like a bunch of kids there. And he fucking made all of them, dude.
Jordan would not miss, bro. What? He was like, yo, these rich kids at this rich ass camp gonna buy these Jordans, bro. They're gonna buy these Jordans.
Missing a shot for any reason just wouldn't sit right with him. You know what I'm saying?
He's competitive as hell, dude.
Oh man, you gotta love it.
But the main thing that stood out in that interview was because it stood out like a sore thumb. Because DA said some things last offseason that I kind of cued in on. Because he said, I'm going to focus on defense. Like he had these, because he says he's a goal guy. He says certain things and he's kind of like an open book. So when he says it, you kind of got to listen to it. Mm-hmm. So in the beginning of last season, you could tell he was focusing on defense, and it was to almost a detriment of his offense. But like in this interview, he said, I'm going to be an offensive threat. I'm going to get to the line more. I'm going to do more. You know what I'm saying? Like he's going to make it a point to be an offensive option.
Bro.
What?
Come on.
What?
DA's kind of like Shaq.
No.
In the way that he talks. He's made some pretty grandiose promises. Like, remember, he's like, oh, 3-pointers? Man, those are middies to me now. Threes are just middies. Are they? Or are you not going to shoot any and make 1 or 2 all season? So that wasn't true. The whole, it's going to be Kobe and Shaq 2.0. That didn't really come to fruition until we got CP3, and it only happened kind of in the playoffs. So, like, I don't know. I'm taking everything that he said in that interview with a grain of salt, but I'm very happy with how confident. The dude is just brimming with confidence. Like, he was there. They go, how much better are you now than when you were a rookie? How do you feel about your game now as opposed to when you first came into the league? He goes, man, I'm so good.
Yep. He's like, can I cuss? He's like, I wish I could cuss. So I could say I can't cuss right here.
Good I am. Like, he just want to say I'm so fucking good. And like, I don't care if he is or not, which he is. I'm just glad he knows it because he didn't used to know it.
That matters,
and that
bro.
was really all that mattered was knowing.
That matters, man. That matters a lot with that confidence. Bro, I believe it. If he says he's going to be if he's going to focus on being an offensive threat, I believe him, man. I believe him. That's one of the things that I said toward the end of the playoff run where he was trying to, shoot some mid ranges and they weren't dropping. And I'm like, you know what? I would love to see him add that to his arsenal, to be that threat from the elbow, to be that threat shooting, not just a back to the basket, not just go to the rim. Cause I feel like, that was an issue on top of him guarding Giannis, was the fact that Giannis was just like, well, you're not going to shoot on me, so I'm just going to go ahead and just guard the rim. And I feel like once he adds that, and I hope he does, and I believe him when he says he will, I hope he adds that, because that'll just make him even more so better. And he will be a for sure all-star if that happens, bro. And so I hope he does it. I hope he does, man.
He sounds like he knows he's paid too, right, Salt?
Oh, he said it.
I would ask you guys this: if you're ranking centers,
okay.
and
I thought you were gonna say, should we give him a max?
No, I think max is kind of just an understatement right now, and I'll prove the point, because if you're gonna be a max player, you need to be at the top of your position. I don't know what it'd be player wise, but how would you rank the top? Would he be in the top 5 centers?
You saw
in the league?
what I put in the thumbnail. You saw what I put in the thumbnail. Top 5 center.
So
if we run through it, Jokic, Cat, AD.
AD's like a power forward.
He's a 4. He don't play
Embiid.
Oh, Embiid 1. Joker.
Those are, Joker 2. Is arguably number 1. I don't want to
give him 2, but I'll give it to him.
Cat 3.
Slap campaign. All right, sorry. Go ahead.
I think he's easy top 5, and then if you look at the other positions in the league, like you're saying shooting guard, if you're gonna say, okay, number 3 shooting guard in the league, what does he get paid? Max easy, right? Wouldn't you guys say that? Okay, right. So that answers it right there.
There's no question he's getting it.
Yeah. So the whole thing is like, well, why didn't he get the max because you remember when it's like a timer, basically. They have a time period where you can sign the max deal, and then you saw someone like Trae Young get a fucking big ass deal right on the dot. It was already signed on the second. Who else was it? Doncic.
We forgot Gobert.
Man, fuck that dude.
Yo, chill on my guy, Gobert.
Dude got exposed in the playoffs. No,
you're not that guy, pal. Trust me, you're not that guy. Okay.
It's exactly what Salt just said. You're
Tell
not.
Me how my ass tastes.
Bro, he got exposed in the playoffs, dude. That series versus the Clippers.
That's true. He got super.
He can't guard on the perimeter. No offensive game. Supposed to be this defensive player of the year, gets exposed inside.
Look,
if you're a defensive player and you can't play defense, what are you, dude? And you can't play offense, exposed.
This romp comment just means the world to me. Because this dude was in here, clowning DA along with us. I'm guilty.
Will DA ever dunk again?
Yo, Bam!
I don't know who made that video.
Bam's a glorified 4, dude.
He is. He ain't no 5. And
so DA would be 4.
And DA is better, Ron.
Sorry. Ben Walls was a 5. Let Bam be a 5.
Kids in the house.
I'm just talking about true 5s, dude.
Gotcha.
Top 4 easy max deal.
Hey, kids, Coach is black now. Can you believe it?
I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
Anywho, I don't know. I could see Gobert if you wanted to say him in front of Bam, in front of DA.
No.
I wouldn't personally.
No, he got exposed in the playoffs, dude. He was getting clowned on social media. I guess what I'm trying to say is I feel like it's just exciting that Romp, somebody who evaluates talent all the time, he makes all those videos. He watches every NBA player. He makes constant videos on like other teams' players. This dude has come around and is saying DA is a top 5. I'll take it. Romp's opinion actually means something, unlike Roy, which it just means zilch.
Why you being mean to Roy?
Because
why are we taking shots at Roy? Like, dang, bro.
I looked out of the corner of my eye. And I saw his name, so I just used it.
My god,
You
you
want
just taking
some
shots at Roy? Like,
you want some aloe for that burn, Roy? Shit.
Man, look, is DA top 5? Sure, why not? I mean, I think he is.
I mean,
he will be this year.
Here's a question for you, because we posed this obviously earlier in the season. A lot of Suns fans were gushing at the idea of trading for Cat, but now it's just off the table, right? For a lot of people, right? It'd be off the table for you, Gabe, and a bunch of other people, just based off of what we saw, right? Cat's still on a losing team. It's not necessarily his fault, but I think that argument's kind of done, squashed.
Yeah.
So the thing is why didn't he get that max deal when the clock struck 12 or whatever it was, like Trae Young or
Doncic? I think it's
because
they're trying to figure out what they're gonna do, because they want to pay. Mikhail's gonna be getting between 95 and $100 million.
That's, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a salary cap guy, but
it's a lot of money
for him. Yeah, a lot.
So we need to figure that out, and I could see that holding up the Ayton thing. Plus, we have a cheap owner. Could be that.
Man, if that owner comes out and says you got to pick one,
that ain't even a problem. It's DA all day. And then you just slide Cam Johnson up into the mix.
I didn't say for
Bridges sign and trade for Ben Simmons. There we go.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just kidding, man.
Why? So Ben Simmons can bring Triple H to Phoenix? Is that why we want Ben Simmons? Just so Triple H can show up and suck it. Is that what we're doing here?
Yep.
Man.
The ultimate curse.
The ultimate curse.
So what did you guys hear from Media Day? Do you guys want to watch any of the media videos? I mean, what do you think?
It's up to you. I didn't get to watch anything, so I've been at work all day.
Some of the more interesting ones, maybe skip through them, whatever. But
okay,
not Pyramid Poppy. I'll pass.
Why would we watch
Poppy?
I thought you were talking Tsunami Poppy. You're talking Pyramid Poppy. My God.
Walmart Pyramid Poppy.
Walmart Tsunami. Walmart Ubre. Let's see. So that would be under Suns, right?
Yeah, their main account has a bunch of them.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you want to go DA first?
Yeah.
Your new crush. I feel like you've been crushing on him
DA, bro.
really hard.
Man, Saul's been crushing on that on DA for a while now, man. Saul is a sucker for a big man.
He held a gun to my head and made me title a video. Will DeAndre Ayton ever dunk again?
Look, man, Salty is a sucker for that big man that can dunk, that'll slam it in your face. He loves Amari Stoudemire. So that's his guy.
I'd like to see Amari versus DA in their primes, dude. That'd be sick.
I'm glad you guys brought up Amari. While I was shooting around tonight, I was talking to Gary and Spurs fan Gary, and he was saying something. I told him I don't think that I would have taken Duncan over Amari because I'm just that loyal and in love with the way Amari played. And yes, Duncan was a champion, but
bro,
what do you think? What do you think?
So the whole thing, people forget
with
how
Nash. Would you have swapped Duncan for Amari?
No, because here pre-injury, people forget how good Amari was. He was not a number one pick, and he won Rookie of the Year. This dude would throw down on your face from he just consistently will jam on you.
But did he win the dunk contest though?
He's a big man. It's tough for that, but
I'm saying, would it have won us a title?
If he didn't get his microfracture and shit, I think that we would have won a title. There's multiple reasons why we didn't, but he had to go through injury shit. Like if he had 100% knees, and he had that athleticism he came in the league with, where he was just ripping rims down and shit. Like if he never lost that, fuck, man.
Look, man, every player loses that though, and that's why Tim Duncan was so good, because
he didn't
the
rely on that.
fundamentals. He didn't rely on it. I mean, that's just what it is. We're talking about Zion being so great, but Zion also won't lose weight, and he's about to lose all that in about 3 years. So,
okay,
you know,
you're a good person to answer it then, Sundo, because you weren't even in the Suns fandom yet,
right?
You saw them both as a innocent bystander. What do you think?
Like who would I take?
For
Duncan,
a championship,
team, like Steve Nash gets a big man.
Obviously Duncan, but
see that's where I'm at. Like my heart, I don't know if I could part with him.
Like here's my deal, man. Like for me, I would say Tim, just because the longevity. But I think that Amari was a better athlete and a better threat in his prime than Duncan. Yes, because like you said, that man was a monster.
Mm-hmm.
But Duncan just had all the fundamentals and he lasted longer. I mean, that dude played for what? Damn near 20 years.
It's not just played; he played at an incredible level.
Yeah. So I mean, do you take longevity or do you take like the 3 year splash? It's for me it would be longevity, but I see why you would say Amari. He was special.
Dude, such a favorite.
2002, go look it up, man. Like some of his. Like you talking about generational players, when he was playing with Nash, the things he did, and he developed that mid-range, if he didn't get injured, because microfractures are serious as fuck, especially that kind of a player. Like you can't even do anything. So he worked on his midi. And Amari, if he, like I said, man, it's kind of like the D Rose effect or any of these high flyers. You look at it and you're like, well, if he didn't get injured, man, what was his career would have been like? So it's the what if game. But I feel like if Amari didn't get injured, he would have went down as one of the best, all time. Honestly, like that's just my opinion because I loved watching him play, man. It's crazy.
That's an
Amari was special.
It's an emotional tie, But
he was special.
Let's see if there's anything interesting here.
Process.
He just looks like a little kid with a beard, dog.
He's a young.
I just know Phoenix is going to be a lit city.
Lit city.
With the excitement.
We're going to burn it down, baby.
Some guys we got now is, it's all business. I can feel the pressure. All of us back in town working. So it's just great to see.
How much is he know that?
A lot. Having another guy almost the same size or the same size as me finally.
He's talking about McGee, right?
Yeah.
I get some help down low, and I can get a little breather while I'm on the bench. All my guys taking care of business.
You guys have like a friendly bet for the next season, so you can get more boards in the game or something like that.
No, we ain't got that yet. Double machine over here, but I don't know about him.
Double machine.
In Milwaukee, that he threw a pity party for himself for about 2 weeks.
I don't know. His hair is just killing me right now.
Hey,
I probably growing it out.
Went through the finals.
Nah, he had fucking
all the content and
he had cornrows, didn't he? He was fucking
for a little
than
while.
that.
He's probably trying to get him back.
22 or
it looks like a girl haircut right there.
Yo, he's a millionaire sporting this.
It was hard to process, knowing that we lost and rewatching all the games.
Patchy ass beard too.
I just don't understand it.
Look, why are we? But we're clowning a millionaire while we're broke as fuck.
Bro, I really gotta know. I really gotta know, dude. Like these millionaires walking around looking like bums.
Got back to where we're a
that's
team.
That's the new way, bro. That's the move.
Just competing every day. Just
you turn that really, game down on your mic there, son.
Worried about that last shot or the little simple things that really bother us.
He talked it. It was like
T kicked in where a little bit mental breakdown in some areas, and we could have either picked up on and just rewatching the games and knowing the emotions that was going through that game.
Yo, Aiden, back in the day when you're using PEDs, which one did you prefer? The cream.
You want Aiden to hate this podcast, don't you?
I'm just kidding, man. Shit, it's jokes.
It's all good. I'm just kidding. but he is gonna hate us. He'll be like, the Valley podcast. I enjoy our Valley jerseys. I'll give him a shot. It looks like a fucking bum. Fucking, what the fuck's wrong with his beard? Bullshit afro. Lighten him up in the chat. I love you, DA. And I'm a bitch for talking shit about you.
Dude, I love DA too.
He knows it's just jokes, man. Shit.
I'm just saying.
Oh no, I said he looks like a girl. He looks like a kid with a beard. I love it.
Looks like a girl.
I'm really excited because now I know how the league is. I know what they do at me, and I know what's going to be thrown at me. So I know the type
Will
of
Aiden never dunk again?
Commitment I have to give to my team, and
that's the question to him. Aiden, will you ever dunk again from the Valley podcast?
Just to see around the fans and people that love you, that stuff right there is addictive, man. Just being on top of the world and the people get to see your talent and your hard work.
Imagine I'm just asking that.
I think I would fucking die. I would have a heart attack and just fucking fall out of the chair.
He's like, excuse me?
I wouldn't even ever get to hear his answer.
Yo, this question's from the Valley podcast.
Yeah, a lot of help.
Like, okay.
I got people from my mom's side, my girlfriend's side. Everybody's in town. Just having all hands on deck, helping us out.
What? Cut your hair? Just kidding.
Always pretty much back. The guy that came to the playoffs was back. Made it all the way to the finals. So, what's the expectations for you guys?
I mean, we know the task at hand. I think we got enough vets to know that we can. We just can't throw the ball out there and say we know what we're doing. But I think, like you said, the guys that were out there and played, we definitely can set the foundation of how we play and what our culture is like, for the other guys. And I think guys that we added to the team will adjust.
Quick follow. I know that. Are you fully vaccinated?
Yes.
Are you fully vaccinated? Was that a question?
Am I wrong for not liking that question?
That's weird.
Am I a boomer? Because in my day, you don't ask somebody.
Look, that was Arizona Central. They were just getting it. They're getting.
They're like, we're trying to find out who this non-vaccinated.
Yeah, they're trying to get. That was just for their tally. Hey, are you vaccinated?
If I was DA, I would have looked at him and be like, "Oh, I'll definitely get to that. But are you circumcised? Like, who the fuck's? All right, let's just."
Yeah, you need to let that one go. You definitely need to let that one go.
I mean, not all of us been in the locker room all together as yet, but I'll say I can definitely feel a different type of energy. Being around a lot of older guys and being able to do around like JaVale, who's really intelligent and that could teach me a lot. And just having guys like CP, Book, and Jay
I don't like that. I don't like that. JaVale's intelligent. It's gonna teach me a lot.
To be on Shaq
in a fool.
Shaq in a fool. I thought that immediately.
Hey,
wait, what?
Hey, somebody on this podcast once said that they don't want Shaq teaching DA anything. I think that statement goes triple for old JaVale. Love you, JaVale. Come on the show sometime.
Playoff time kind of changed your career. You went from being a talented guy who had potential to suddenly being, one of the best bigs in the league. Do you feel different this year? Did that really change you, or how do you kind of have it going forward in your career? What do you feel like the ceiling is?
I mean,
stop Opera GA.
Why are we?
What?
We don't need to see from PewDiePie, all right?
Ad break from PewDiePie.
Like, what?
We get the point.
I was about to say, like, doesn't he look like? It's funny because, like, when I'm looking at him, like, he looks small, but then I know if I saw him in person, he'd look like this giant, human being.
Especially because you're not 6 foot, right?
No, I'm not 7 foot.
And this dude is
now,
7.
when you go to the games, like actual NBA games, it's crazy, like how tall they are.
Are you talking height or ripped?
I'm talking ripped too. Like he just looks like I'm sure if I saw him in person, his freaking biceps probably bigger than my head. Like I'm definitely not bigger than my head, but you know what I mean.
He's
like
lean. I feel like he could be more muscular, but he's so athletic. I don't know if we want that. You know?
No.
But yeah, all right. Let's see. I'm gonna look for somebody who's next.
Did Monty give out his meet? Did Monty do media day?
Oh, I got something I want to show you guys. This is perfect.
Monty do media day? Because that's what I want to see. I want to hear the
think
coach
so.
talk.
I would love
when
to hear
coach speaks. I listen. Okay.
Oh boy. How did you guys both, as NFC West fans, feel about
NFC West football fans?
Feel about this?
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, trade him.
Trade him.
Look, they're just hanging out with business mogul Magic Johnson,
and that's great. The point is, Jalen Ramsey.
Now Bridges with the old Ramsey jersey.
Yeah,
that's a little different.
Isn't he a Rams fan or some shit?
I think he is because he's loyal to his home
St.
football
Louis
team.
Where is he from, though? I mean, is he a LA Rams fan or like a St. Louis Rams fan?
Where's Bridges from? He's from Philly, bro, isn't he? Didn't he go to Villanova? Isn't he from Philly?
Shit, I don't know, man. He be tweeting some crazy shit.
Oh no, bro.
So why is he wearing a Rams jersey? Shit. Front runner.
That's your boy.
Hey, he's from Philly, dog. Like, come on, bro. The man's from Philly. Why he got a Rams jersey on? Because they gave it to him.
Probably.
They gave it to him. Here's a Jalen Ramsey jersey.
This is a good team. This is a good team to front run on.
I mean, we hadn't even talked about that as a team yet. We'll talk about it later today when we meet for the first time.
I like that.
Coach, who isn't vaccinated, Coach? Tell us right now.
To, do everything you can to.
Are you vaccinated, Coach?
Stuff, but that's, in my mind, something that you can't do. We just want to, one, do what we've always done, take it step by step.
He's a Phillies and a Rams fan. How did that happen?
Playing well, getting back to the playoffs.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Something that's been a solid foundational focus for us since we've been here, but I do understand the natural inclination to go there. But
Coach could send me that hat. If it's a fitted, man, I will sport that.
You're too good for
a snapback.
I'm not saying snapback, but
Nah, I always go with the fitteds, man.
They want to see JaVale McGee's interview and see if he says anything ridiculous.
I can't say much about it. We've already put out a statement, but I mean, when a guy like Book misses a few days or whatever the case may be, I don't concern myself too much with it.
Because he gets buckets.
I talked to him a few times, and you guys know Book. He just wants to hoop, so he'll get back as soon as
you guys know Book. He gets buckets.
He knows what we do.
Why am I concerned if he's vaccinated? As long as he gets buckets.
He's like, yeah, I saw him playing on Twitch earlier. He's all right.
Goodbye.
Wow, shit, another ad.
Listen, I've got an account that has the premium, but it ain't that one. I need to sign that one, and that would be clutch. Anything
what about
you
the
like?
JaVale McGee media day? I mean, he didn't say, he was just boring. It was just coach speak. He didn't say anything about the streams.
It's true. I got something for you. So, Salty, I have no clue about this Chason Randall kid. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce his name.
I saw that. I don't even know who this dude is, man.
Here we go. So.
Why is the frame rate all choppy when you play this?
Yeah, your frame rate's choppy, dog.
Is it?
Yeah, your frame rate's
like
choppy.
We're watching
no sound either.
Stop motion.
Is that better?
No, your video card's really having a go of it right now. Your video card's really having a go of it right now.
Well,
dog.
It looked great on my end.
I'm glad it did.
Yeah, we'll have
He's like, now for this stop motion highlight reel.
I hope you like picture books.
Picture books.
Romp can talk to us about Chason because he's He was on the process Sixers.
He's not good.
He's not good.
And his story. Nobody knows about him because he sucks.
So yeah, I mean, are you guys excited about that? Are you hopeful?
Nope.
It sounds like.
I mean, he just sounds like a reserve guy that's just going to be riding the bench, getting dudes water.
Yep.
You know, doing the celebrations like those kids from Monmouth.
Yeah, he's behind Frank the Tank on the depth chart, right?
Definitely behind the old Tankaroo on the depth chart. By the way, Frank the Tank going to get some good minutes. All right, just letting you guys know.
Minutes. Yeah, he was in media day looking a fool.
Was he?
Taking pictures, yeah.
Let Frank take pictures, Salt. It's his world. We're just living in it.
True.
Don't you ever disrespect.
He's a
Frank
millionaire just because of his height. Relax.
Did you not see the minutes Frank the Tank gave us in Game 6?
He didn't actually. All right, I'm pulling up McGee.
Okay.
Right.
Yo, he's the smartest guy on the team, apparently.
Shut up.
Is that what Aiden said?
He's super smart, and he's been teaching Aiden a lot. So
he went to Harvard.
Much improved.
Where did he go to
Aiden.
school? I don't even know where he went to school.
I don't know either. I just know that he went to the dunk contest one time.
He went to I'm 7 foot
We're already off to a good
school.
start. Here we go.
He does
We're already
look,
off to a
he
good
does look
start
fun,
right now.
fun to be around, you know.
And he looks happy to be a son.
We're already off to a good start with him taking pictures of people.
Because like he looked like he was generally a fun person to be around. Like when he was doing USA basketball, and then this, he is one ugly motherfucker. Though I mean,
he's just a winner. He's a winner.
Mm-hmm.
He looks high.
He probably is.
Look at those
weed is legal in Arizona, right? You don't get in trouble anymore in the NBA, right? With weed.
That's NFL. I don't know about
wearing 00, taking pictures with Polaroid cameras.
This dude bought this. Where do you even buy a real camera?
Bow Wow dreads.
Where do you buy a real camera like that or a disposable, dude?
Probably Walgreens or CVS.
Mental wise, playing wise,
I'm extremely excited. To step into that mentor role and really just try to help him get his mind right to be the best player he can be. He's already a great player for as young as he is. And
funny, he was clowning around and then just went into the business mode with the responses, dude.
And they're taught that, dog.
It was amazing. It's a once in a lifetime experience.
Get pre-approved in minutes.
I feel like unless you're a track player or something as a kid, you never really look and be like, oh yeah, I could make the Olympics. So just being a part of that crew and being able to win an Olympic gold medal for the country is an honor.
Yeah, that was cool.
And also another one won also. So just being the first mother-son with Olympic gold medals is amazing also, especially for the McGee legacy.
Underrated signing, man. I'm telling you, this dude right here.
I haven't been around
it's a dream come
the guys all together yet, but I've been around all the guys at least once, and just seeing everybody's energy and demeanor, and just really a real good group of good guys that work hard. I feel like that's
will Mickey ever dunk again. That's our only question in media
That's
day.
Definitely a possibility.
By the Valley Podcast.
A question for the Valley Podcast.
Mickey, do you think you'll ever dunk again, my dude?
Nowadays, fours are doing the same things.
Salty for the Valley Podcast would like to know.
So I definitely feel like that's
interviewing coach.
If we ever got to the point where we be official media, I swear to God, that better happen.
Coach Monty, Valley Podcast here. Do you think you'll ever fucking dunk again, dude?
Just a smart question.
I feel like a lot of both
from
of us
some
should
smart
do that at one
guys.
point, you know what I'm saying? So it's just
Neil
a
deGrasse
blessing.
Tyson.
Just ask everybody, hey, campaign.
Cam mentioned that you were filming the first pitch already. How do you enjoy that creative outlet for you to have to show your perspective and also just your plans within Phoenix?
It's an amazing experience. I definitely plan on bringing it out in Phoenix, getting some of the Phoenix environment in the vlog. The funny part is I tried
Let's go.
10 years ago, or like 10, 11 years ago, like my third year in the league or whatever. and I was posting videos on YouTube, but YouTube wasn't.
I think if I had to pick a person I would hang out with on the Suns, it might be him first, dude. Dude looks chill as fuck.
Ahead of the curve, or I did it too soon.
I'd hang out with JaVale.
Him and DA at the same
I mean,
time.
it's a great outlet, and
Yeah.
I really don't. Sometimes it amazes me at what the people want to see rather than what I do every day. So, like, I'll go to the supermarket and be like, "Do they really want to see this?" And I'll post it on there, and they'll be like, "Oh, I didn't realize from that angle."
Bro, can you imagine going to the supermarket being 7 foot tall?
Really
Fuck.
No, and it's all about perspective. I feel like.
But occasionally, I like to step on my step stool and look at the top of my microwave and be like, "Oh, this is what it's like to be an NBA player."
You know that they're just like getting people to grocery shop for them, though, right?
Wow, this is different from other teams I've been with. There's another Bob with BA. Is there any like friendly bets that you're gonna?
Yo, JaVale, how was it going to school at Harvard?
I feel like the only one I could actually like do would probably be blocks, just because our minutes are obviously going to be different. He's going to have way more minutes than me, but
he went to the University of Nevada, Reno.
The first question you asked is,
what's
the difference between championship
Harvard, dude.
He went to Reno 911 University.
What the fuck? Reno, Nevada 411.
An NBA championship team is getting there and doing it. That's the only difference. This team obviously can make it to the finals, so they obviously can win an NBA championship.
I swear I thought JaVale's arms were tatted like the Birdman, dude.
Right over that small.
Must be an alternate reality I live in.
Yep.
He's got some chest tattoos.
That was a glitch in the Matrix.
Dude, they changed that. Erased that shit.
That was an edit.
Very long career, not quite 20 yet, but a long career. And over that career,
Those are just tattoo sleeves.
What is it that you've learned over your career so far that you hope to?
A little too close.
Maybe something that Chris Paul, Jay Crowder haven't quite yet explained to them yet or impressed on them yet.
I mean, I don't know what Chris Paul and Jay Crowder have.
Yo, JaVale, why are you wearing a sweatband to media day, dude?
Taking your emotion out.
I was thinking that too, because Ayton had his shooter sleeve on. But it's because they want to look photorealistic, like you know what I'm saying? It's like, here's what we're gonna look like in our purple jerseys you've seen a million times.
As they spin the ball around and like,
where's the Aztec jersey?
Not taking your emotion out of any
not
game,
for a year,
but taking your emotion out of the NBA and realizing this is a business, and you can't worry about how people feel. You have to worry about how it's gonna look. And if
the real question is, are you vaccinated?
You got to really worry about yourself and your professionalism and realize this is your job and everything you do.
They just interrupted. Shut up, bitch! Are you vaccinated?
Answer the question.
We're all fucking terrified in this room.
I'm sick of you guys.
The court is definitely going to affect you on the court. So just make wise decisions and everything should work out.
There's a photo of you and Chris giving each other a jab, and that's kind of been like this was the moment that led to what we're seeing right now.
Right.
Maybe you can speak to that, how significant.
When that photo you're talking about.
Bro, who lines up his mustache? That is insane. It's so like symmetrical. I can't. It's tough, man.
That's a clean stash, dog.
It really is. I mean, all right.
Look, man, JaVale's always had clean hair, clean stuff. That sounds weird. Me saying that. My boy's always been
like
fresh.
The way he looks.
My boy's always been clean, though. Okay.
Let's see. Cam Johnson, McHale, or Campaign?
Cam Johnson.
Yep.
Want to hear from my boy Cam Johnson. Want to hear from North Carolina's greatest, Cam Johnson, all right? Boy, it's a good interview.
He is a good interview. He could be in media someday easy.
Easily.
If Salty can do it, shit. Cam
All
Johnson.
I hear from is my boy Cam Johnson. Okay.
All right, I got it.
Everybody loves Cam J.
He looks like a deer in the headlights, bro.
Does he still look goofy? Does he still got the afro?
You'll see.
No.
You tell me what you think.
I'm waiting for one of these days when he cuts that thing off. Yeah, he still got it.
Nick King, 3 TV, CBS 5. What were the days or weeks?
Yo, bitch, are you vaccinated?
Interesting.
They're just super disrespectful.
Shut
the fuck up!
For the people
I'm trying to hear Cam talk. Shut up.
For my teammates, gratitude for coaches, gratitude for a group of guys that was able to accomplish something that we did. But on the other hand, there was that pain and figuring out what we could have done different. Tons of conversations, watching the games over and over again.
Tons of conversations.
Trying to figure out what we could have done differently. And the thing that is also really hard about it is we really
Cam, why do you got that white shirt on like you're in college, bro?
Games 4 and 5 were really close. Game 6 was even pretty close. But those two, in particular, a couple shots go out for them, a couple go in for us, maybe even one each. Whole different ball game, right?
He's a coach, dog.
You learn how crucial
he's a coach.
Is. You learn how.
Bro, he's the boringest interview yet.
I know. That's what I'm saying. He's a coach, dog.
All right, last question,
take those
Cam.
lessons and
will you ever dunk
season,
again? Next interview.
Podcast.
So
that is
mindset flip, and
someone just has a grudge against us.
Don't hate on Cam because he's got the good interview. Don't hate on him because he's got the Russell Wilson answers. Okay, you need that
like
guy on your team.
All I'm hearing is the Charlie Brown teacher talking right now.
Relax on my guy Cam J. All right, he's going to be launching threes. Okay.
How about your boy Chandry Lambo?
Let's go.
Yeah, let's hear from the new man. The new man in class.
Let's see if Lambones can keep your attention.
Cam, how stupid does JaVale make CP3 look?
Years ago. Did you feel like you had a good
Look, I'm just going to ask this question and he's going to get it out of the way. All right. What is he?
Yeah. Pre-draft.
What is he?
Okay, bro. Like
a lot's changed with this organization.
Yo, is he white?
That's what I'm saying, bro. What is he?
I felt really good after my workout. Definitely saw this as a place I would have liked to have been.
That's a
picked
great
up.
question.
What fucking race are you?
Because he looks like my boy that I went to school with, who was half black. But he also looks like he could be a little bit of Middle Eastern. You know what I'm saying? He's got a little Nader in him. Pause.
And
thank you.
How do you think your skills will help the team?
Are you vaccinated, motherfucker?
Yeah, I mean, my goal in camp
got a
is
fresh cut,
come
though.
in, identify my role as quickly as possible, whatever that looks like.
Shooter.
Your role is shooting Jays, dog. Shooting Jays.
Bro, this is not what I thought he talked like, dog.
Ball dominant way. I feel like I can play both positions.
Like?
That's something I want to be able
not
to do.
Like this.
Welcome to Quickie Mart. That's what he thought he was saying. That's exactly what Salt thought.
Cancel Nick. The party's over.
That's exactly what Salt thought. Oh, am I canceled? All right, fine.
Am I canceled?
Time's up.
That's what Salt thought. I knew my boy wouldn't sound like that.
Oh my! You should be banned from talking basketball.
Good thing it went down from 18 to 10 people watching when I said that.
Wow.
They're like canceled.
Listen.
No, it was before that.
We've been canceled a long time ago, I'm sure.
Mm.
All right. Man, let's see
when
what
you're
else,
a trader,
what else we got. You guys get the idea from the media day. You get the idea.
Stupid.
So should we do this as a video or just keep going with it?
What you want?
I wanted to do player rankings from worst to first, where we pretty much.
That's gonna be a long. That's gonna be a video. We need to say that for the video. That's gonna be a. We be here for another hour doing that, bro.
Fair. That's fair.
Zeno said, "Someone clip it." No, we're not clipping it. As a matter of fact, we're deleting this podcast immediately.
Immediately,
right?
It's already deleted.
Well, I'm just gonna I'm not even gonna approach that whole conversation. I'm just gonna step around it.
Step around it. That's right. Hopscotch. Okay? You're gonna Euro step around that bitch.
What racist comment?
What happened? Euro laid in.
Season predictions for our record and potential awards. What do you think our record will be? I believe it's an 82-game season again.
Yep.
And do you see anyone on our team winning an award or being on a team, first team All-NBA, stuff like that?
It's going to be real shameful. What was our record last year? Because I don't remember.
62 and 20, baby. Let's go.
There was less games,
Well, let's see here. 51 and 21.
How many games did we play? It was like 10 less, right?
Yeah, with a 700 percentile winning percentage. If we're playing 10 more, let's just say we go 60 and 22 or something like that. Let's just say we do something like that. I think we win 60. I think we can win 60. I think we win. I think we can win 60
because
I think we can win 60.
Timothy famously said we're not going to lose 20 games. We barely did, but that was with 10 less games. If we lose 22 with 10 more games, I'll be so happy, bro. Salt?
Yeah.
It's a good question, man. I mean, I said
okay, barring injury.
Yeah.
Right. Of course.
No, 60 is a good. I mean,
think
that's a good
60
goal.
is what we should shoot for. Did we ever win 60 with Nash?
We were in the range of that.
I think we win 60.
We're better this year, bro.
I think we can. I think we're a better team. I think people are really underestimating us again.
Mm-hmm.
We can talk about improvements that were made, but like we've been over this already. No one really made like any major improvements in the offseason but the Lakers, and they got to figure that whole thing out.
Yeah.
And so, I just feel like
wins with Nash. I said that. I was saying 62 as my thought, but we'll see.
So I think we can do 60 plus. I think we can.
Gary says, what seed will we get?
Number one, baby. I'm saying number one because that's where I think they'll finish. I think the Lakers are going to take some time to gel. You just go down the list. The Clippers are not going to be there. Like, who's going to challenge the Suns for that one spot? Utah will take a step back.
It's Lakers. It's just Lakers, in my opinion. In my opinion, it'll just be Lakers. I don't, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't believe in the Warriors right now. I don't.
They're getting Clay back. They were in the playing game.
If they're getting Clay back, Andrew Wiggins won't get vaccinated.
I think they'll be one.
So, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be. Here's the deal: Golden State, Lakers, Suns. That's your 3 for 1. I know I'm going on a stretch here, picking those teams out, but
Utah still will be up there. You're gonna be fighting Utah, Lakers.
Let's ask Spurs fan Gary how he feels about Utah and his boy Donovan Mitchell.
That he just can't get enough of. I like Donovan because he's shorter and misses more.
I think the Jazz got exposed to the playoffs, man.
They did, but Zenith makes a great point. Jazz again. Jazz are a regular season team. There are those teams, bro.
That's fine, but I don't think they're going to finish. I don't think they're going to finish.
You know why, right? You know why? Because of their sea level sitch. It's tougher to play in Utah. They win a bunch of games because you're gassed when you play there. It's not fucking fair. Utah too. Absolutely, Utah's above sea level. Oh yeah.
Well, we're going to be at least 1 or 2. Let me put it that way. We're going to be 1 or 2 this season.
There'll be a surprise team or two. There'll be some teams that you think are going to be there that won't be there this year.
What do you think it will be the seeding in for the entire West? What do you think the seeding will be like?
The Lakers are a wild card for me, man. They're either going to be really good or they're going to suck. They're either going to do what they're trying to do and win a championship, or they're going to just be a flaming ball of shit.
There can't be an in between.
I don't think there's an in between with that team, man.
I mean, this isn't the Gary Payton, Karl Malone coming to the Lakers type deal. This is gonna.
Isn't it?
I think it's just like they're throwing shit at the wall and see if it sticks, man.
Because they have no money.
All the new faces trying to gel together. Like
Melo.
You have some selfish players, dog.
Melo knows his role. The one person that I'm concerned with is Westbrook, and it's always going to be Westbrook.
Westbrook is
because at some point there's going to be a butting of heads between Westbrook and LeBron. I promise you there will be at some point where LeBron's like, stop shooting, and Westbrook's going to go, whoop, fuck you, and it's like that's going to be a thing. But bro, I'm still not going to think that. I still think you're a big threat. I still think they're a big threat.
Where did the Blazers finish this year?
I honestly could see the Blazers taking Utah's.
You're full of shit.
Listen to me. I believe in their talent.
Tory, I can't. It's okay, man. I got your back, bro.
They got a new coach that they believe in.
Chauncey Billups.
Billups. I have all the respect in the world for him.
I love Chauncey. I love Chauncey. First time head coach.
But like great point guards step into these jobs and do a great job.
Not everyone.
Jason Kidd, yeah, he's a dickhead, but he had good success.
Yes, Jason Kidd. Knock this cup out of my hand, Jason Kidd.
Steve Kerr, your boy.
Had a super team.
Blazers have so much talent.
How about your guy, Jeff Hornacek?
What about Hornacek?
How
about your guy, Jeff Hornacek?
Blazers will finish about where they finished last year, and they'll get bounced in the first round.
Hateful. Hurtful.
It's going to happen.
He's not wrong, bro.
And then more than likely, you know who's going to get fed up and sayonara. He'll probably come to the Suns, too.
You're such a gaslighter. Like, you don't even really
fuck
believe
the 49ers, too. Just in case.
Thank God Tori's busy on his channel right now.
Tori unfollowed me on Twitter again.
You guys are ridiculous.
The NFL makes everyone salt out. Can we be honest? It's
a
toxic sport.
I don't salt out.
Sure, but hey, so what's my prediction for the West? I'll go off real quick. 1, Suns.
Ooh.
Let's see. 2, Lakers. 3,
Golden State.
I don't know. 3, Utah. 4, Golden State. 5, Portland. 6. Who's going to be the 6th? Man, see, once you get down there, man, shit. Like, where's the Mavs?
Yeah, you already missed the Clippers.
Clippers are out, dude.
You don't think they'll sneak in as an 8 seed?
Nah, they lost. They don't have Beverly on that team no more. They don't have,
Beverly.
I think they shot their shot after Kawhi got hurt. And
they still got Paul George?
Man, Paul George, dude.
Stop it.
Where's
the Clippers? Paul George.
Who's the Clippers going to take out in the West, dog?
That's my point. You can't think of anybody else past 6. Give him 6.
Nah, but what about the T-Wolves, dude? What if they fucking do something?
They got a dumpster fire over there with ownership and whatnot. Leave them alone for a second.
Well, you still got the Mavericks where they slot in.
Mavs are
in the offseason. You know, you got the Grizzlies that still got talent. They got Ja Morant.
Yeah.
You got Sacramento. Might take a step up, probably step down. It's just towards the end there, you could shuffle teams. Because last year we kind of ranked people like people were thinking the Rockets were going to make the playoffs, right? Or some bullshit.
That's what James Harden left them high and dry. Rockets are going to until James Harden said,
New Orleans is going to be a fucking dumpster fire because
they ain't got a point guard no more.
They don't got a point guard, and homie wants out of there, dude. So he's already his camp has made that clear. So
Zion
I think I think Zion's gonna fucking book it out of there. He's gonna get toxic.
Zion won New York.
Probably.
The East is better than the West, man. No question.
It's crazy how that happened. Like all of a sudden that just flipped.
Brooklyn's the favorite without a doubt.
Yeah. I had an argument with my buddy about that actually. He was like, LeBron did it in the West. And I go, notice that all those players are not in the West no more and they all went to the East. But
Brooklyn would have won the championship, let's be honest, if they were healthy last year.
You're probably right.
If fucking KD didn't stick his toe on the line, they would have been whooping our ass.
The Bucks are so far ahead the Lakers, it ain't even funny. See, their situation is different than the Lakers. The Lakers have 2 bona fide superstars and trash. The Nets have 3 bona fide superstars and gold around it. They got fucking Patty Mills. Dude.
Aldridge came out of retirement.
He's like, my heart's just fine now. What do you know?
I think Brooklyn, barring injuries, is just going to shit on the NBA this year, dude.
You think?
Yeah. No, because
as long as Kyrie's not vaccinated.
So the thing that I was trying to tell you guys, that a lot of times it kind of takes some time to figure things out, to gel and stuff. That's why I don't believe in the Lakers throwing this shit all together. Brooklyn was there, and arguably if KD didn't get his fucking toe on the line, they would have beat us for a championship, even hurt. So imagine if they had their full squad, plus they added more. Like, that's a scary team, man. I think they cakewalk through the East, and I think they'll go to the championship easy.
We'll see. Kyrie's still ahead, Case.
Yeah.
They're all 3 older veteran superstars. One of them can probably, God forbid, might go down again. You had 2 out of 3 go down.
It's just Kyrie.
KD's the best player in the planet.
Honestly, they really just need James Harden and KD and no one a championship.
James Harden and KD.
They just really need those 2 and no one a championship.
Just so strange that they had KD, Harden, and Westbrook on the same team with Ibaka, and they didn't fucking go to the championship.
And Kendrick Perkins.
Yeah. They were young, but that's crazy, man.
Well, there's a reason for that. That reason is in LA. Yeah, I said it.
Heat's gonna win the East. Why though? Who'd they get? They got that bum from Toronto, Lowry.
The Bulls are going to be interesting in the East too. I keep forgetting they got low key better. DeRozan, Ball, Levine.
A whole bunch of guards that need the ball.
Nah,
be
Bulls,
quiet.
I think Bulls are overrated as fuck.
None of those dudes are straight up shooters.
Yeah.
I think
they got
you're right,
interesting.
Saul.
I think Bulls will make the playoffs, but they're going to be like
PJ.
6,
I forgot PJ's on the Heat.
6 or something.
Tucker went to the Heat. Big booty Lowry. But all I'm worried about is the West, man. We're going to be good. We have a beautiful season coming up. It starts a week from now.
Season starts a week or preseason?
Preseason.
No, I'm about to say, bro. I thought the season will start to like late October.
No, preseason. And what do you think, man? Do you want to do some live streams?
Well, I'm working right now, and when I get laid back off again, I'll let you know. I'll let you know.
We'll see. I would like to do it. I don't give a damn that it's preseason. We did. You know how good the preseason basketball is going to look compared to what we watched in the
summer league? Oh my gosh,
bro. Summer league was like watching. It was like watching
the G League was better than Summer League, bro.
It was like watching I'm trying to think of something non-offensive here. It was like watching bums play on a community court, but also you get kicked in the balls every 30 seconds. It was just so painful.
It was bad, bro. It was terrible.
But we're going to see some Sticks minutes in the preseason.
But because all we wanted to see was Sticks.
But preseason,
all we wanted to see was Sticks.
They're going to play Sticky Boy. If not to get him better, to show him off for that.
Oh my gosh.
Trade.
I'm gonna be real with you. I think if there wasn't a trade, they're not gonna trade him. I don't think he's traded. I think they're gonna find a good solid role for him. There's no pressure for him to really be super good right away, and there's really no pressure to trade him either. You know what I mean? I feel like we're solid right now. I know we said in the offseason, let's go get that, but nah, it's September. It's almost preseason. I think he's here. I think he's here to stay because like there's no pressure to get rid of him. He'll be fine. He'll get his 17, 15 minutes a game. And
you think he'll get 17 to 17 a game?
Don't know. Maybe less.
If he does, I'll be so excited. Dude.
Well, I mean, you think about it. Who's backing up Crowder? We talked about this.
Cam Johnson
would be my 3. Yeah. Think about it, because we officially have a backup for a backup. Chris Paul, campaign, Shamet or Booker, Shamet, Bridges, Johnson, Crowder.
Kaminsky.
Stop it.
Is what Coach thinks, or Nader. I bet you anything Coach will put Nader in before he puts Sticky Boy in.
Look, you're probably right. Given. But I can dream that it'll be Sticks coming in for Crowder and getting some good minutes, and McGee replacing Ayton. I feel like that's the rotation.
You want to take us out with the banger?
Do I want to take us out with the banger? My guy, well, give me just a second to pull it up. Because you know what I'm saying. This is not the banger. That's not how it goes no more. We don't do that no more. Remember, we're banned from doing that.
Hear the banger.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Oh, I can hear the banger. Oh, I can.
What up? Romps, he says, just get Thad Magic Young. Well,
stop it.
I won't be mad if we do.
Man, I'm excited, bro. I'm excited to
be audio with it?
Oh, man, I hate this game so much.
This guy.
It's been a while since I'm just not good at my job anymore. I'm just not good at anything this, bro. It's happens when you take a whole month off, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like we took more than that, man.
You know what I'm saying, bro? But, you know.
Ooh.
But like I said, I'm excited for this season, man.
I'm excited for the preseason. I'm excited for the regular season. I'm excited for a postseason that feels promised. I'm excited for a long postseason run, which feels promised. Just hope I don't come to regret those words, man.
We're good. 60 win season.
Thank you to everybody who stuck around, man. Thank you to everybody who was even here in the beginning. J.O.
Yeah, for real, bro.
Burner, Romp, Zenith, Geo. What's good, man?
I'm glad that people came through because I was real nervous. Nobody come through because we hadn't done anything in a while. You know how YouTube be treating people.
That's true, but you know our guys.
But they came through.
Gary, Humble Rumble, Zonabot, Zenith, Jo, Roy. Who else we got up here? Oh, what's her face? In the beginning.
Look, Romp, don't be a brain operator just because Ben Simmons can't hit a shot to save his life. We got bucket getters over here, sir.
Let's see. All right, man. We love you guys. Thank you for hanging out. We will see you guys at least next week for the preseason. Pre-game, post-game, something. Live game. You guys tell us what you want. Do you want us to live stream it? Do you just want a post-game? Do you want a pre-game? We'll cater it to you guys, but we'll see you guys